Morning everybody, welcome back to the channel and another episode of BarnBuild. We are going to be working on the south wall today. The south wall is behind me. It includes a patio door. We're going to use a French door, not a slider. And then we have two large sliding windows that are going to go in pretty much right behind me here. And those are going to be for obviously light and for airflow, which is going to be nice. If I remember correctly, they're almost 6 feet by 3 feet. I think like 5.5 or something. And there's two of them. So there's going to be about 10 foot of window on this behind me here. As you can see directly behind me, right about there, I have the three windows that are going to be taking up or showing our west wall. And this hole that's directly behind me right now is going to get sheeted. And if you remember from the previous video, we lifted this wall in two chunks, and I didn't want to have some sheeting that was sitting there that was kind of flopping around or not quite well attached. And right in between the two, we're going to put in a column here. So this column is going to go in to support our beam that will go across and match up more or less with our peak up here. So that is coming. And it will be happening as soon as I get the rest of the the other beam and the columns cut. If you remember also from the previous video, we've been pulling these logs out, or previous videos I should say, pulling the logs out and getting them cut. So that is definitely going to be happening soon enough. This locust right here in front, for those of you who can see the difference, this locust is going to be the column supporting our roof, and the other beam and column are also down there. So they just need to get pulled out and brought up, and that will happen soon enough. So thanks for watching and visiting our channel. I do appreciate it. If you like our content, don't forget to give us one of those, and also hit a subscribe button. We really do appreciate it. So you guys have a fantastic day and stick around for the rest of the video. Hey there everybody, welcome back. As you can see, I have a bunch of this south wall has been framed, and in the process what I've got at the very far end opening over here is going to be our French door leading out to the balcony. Now what I got to do is figure out my two 5 foot wide by 36 tall windows. I've decided to make my life easier because I have plenty of it. This actually needs like you could do a 2x12 on this opening for the header. These guys could easily be 2x8s, maybe 2x10, but I've decided I'm just going to use 2x12s on all this. I have enough 2x10 for the door window on the north wall, and then we have a bathroom window over here. So I'm going to just leave my 2x10s for over there, which are more than strong enough, and use a single 2x12 spanning this entire length. Obviously it's got supports in between, and then this has got a 2x12, single 2x12 on it as well, which supports the 6 foot opening for the window, or sorry, for the patio door. I had all this laid out. You probably saw earlier in the video, if I choose to throw that in there. And I had some of it all nailed up, and I realized that my window opening was not correct. And so I had to make adjustments for my window opening. But my second problem was that I was second guessing the height of the patio door. This is all just giant learning process for me. A front door window opening, when you buy them, we'll call it 80 inches tall, right? But that is not the rough opening. That is the opening, that's the height that you need to add for your rough opening, which goes up to 82 or whatever your math works out to be. With a patio door, when you buy an 80-inch tall door, that's the rough opening. And I second guessed myself over and over again, thinking I needed to add 2 inches to that, but I don't. And then I was worried about the sill pan and all this other stuff. So I tore all this apart to fix it, but then I had to adjust the height a little bit to make sure that the window lines up. So I have my 2 windows, and then I have my patio door on the same plane. I gave myself an extra 1/4 inch movement on the windows so that I can make sure that they do have a little bit of extra room to move up and down depending upon what happens with my door. So fingers crossed that works out. And the rough opening on the door is 80 inches, but it's really 80 1/4. Again, I might need to make some minor adjustments here or there. So that's where I'm kind of sort of at. I have to recut all my cripples because I had to adjust the window size, and then I can re-nail all this up. I can lay down my header, cut for the opening for the header across everything, and put it in place, double check everything's square, nail the header down, and we'll be good. And again, the header is going to span the whole length for the window and the patio door opening, because why not? It's just gonna, I have a 16-footer and I can cut it down into small pieces and have scrap, or I can make it better, quote unquote. So that's where I'm at. So I just have to figure out the rest of that, and we'll go from there. Pretty much dead on. I'm off by 1/4 inch. .353 7/8. Not 353. This I need to go up. That needs a drop, and I need it over there. That's what I should do, 80 1/4. This one goes 42, a little short. This one goes 42. Alright, as usual, the camera died. Got my header in, 2 headers in. I think I mistakenly said earlier that it was going to be one continuous header all the way across, but of course it's not. I don't have a 30-foot piece. So this was a 16 I cut off, and obviously this was part of a 16 that I trimmed. I also wanted to show a couple of details I did here. This on the outside here and over here, neither one of these are 100% where they belong, meaning they're studs but they're off. So I did 2 king studs, and then I did do jack stud on both sides of this because I wanted the extra support for it. I think that'll be good. Actually, this one is 2 foot on center. This guy's not 2 foot on center. So this guy was this right hand side jack stud, sorry, king stud was moved over a little bit, but not a big deal. It's okay. Everything else is in place. This guy had a little bit of a funny edge to it, so I just did a little bit of trimming to get it down so it'll sit flush when I go to sheet it. Both these windows are square. That opening is also square. The entire wall is square. So I'm pretty happy with how it's come out. So now I just need to sheet it up if the weather cooperates with me. And once I get it sheeted, then I will be able to lift the 2 sections. I do still have this corner. I did make the corner already, but obviously it's not been put into place yet, and it will. It needs one other stud on it, so not a big deal. That'll be coming. So anyway, soon enough we'll be lifting this wall. And thanks for watching. And if you guys like what you see, obviously give us a thumbs up and put any comments down below. And also if you hit that subscribe button, you'll be able to see all of our new content that's coming out. Trying to do 2 videos a week again. Trust me, it's a little hard, but I'm trying my best to be able to get 2 out. And anyway, you guys have a fantastic day, and thanks for watching to the end. Have a wonderful day.